Girl, I do the most. Yes, I do. From the east to the west coast. I've been more on the east coast than the west coast. But I'm your nosy neighbor lady. This your nosy neighbor lady show. We did health this month. Hope you all enjoyed it. We got an after video. Miss Called Me Sasha gave me an idea, and I figured I wanted to share it, and it was a good idea. So let's get into it. It's about this chase the bag culture as it regards to mental health and stress, or should we live for the moment or prepare for the future? We are now seeing a culture where people see that the American dream is unobtainable in some ways. And what is the American dream to you, black woman, is what I want to ask you. Some people would say, great job, picket fence, picket white fence, owning a house, owning a car. We have been sold so many things about money and family and what you should have to be this or that. That's why I always implore you over here to think about what you want. What do you see your life doing? What makes you happy? Yeah, we did happiness a long time ago in a month. It went kind of wonky. But either way, oh, good, I got gas. Look good. I like gas in a way. But anyway, another issue, another day. But really, I think it's important to find work-life balance. And I also think it's important to assess where you are in life as a black woman. Since we don't have things catered to black women, talking about black women, centering around black women issues. And people don't tell black women that you're going to have to work hard and be the breadwinner if you're pursuing a black love or black family or a black man. They really don't tell you that. You're really setting yourself up to be the provider for the rest of your life. And also setting yourself up to be the provider and helper of your mama, your sister, your brother. You know, a lot of people who are black women who actually make it and are doing better than their family, they feel an obligation to help and pour into and give and take and bring people along. Black men don't bring people along when they make it. But should you work hard or should you live in the moment? I think you can do them both simultaneously. But I think it's very important if you're in your 20s and early 30s to work hard so you can live comfortably in your 40s, whether you find love or not. Because with all the love talk, we see women, well, I don't want no education. Every school ain't for everybody. I'm going to go to a trade school. I'm going to find somebody to marry and take care of me. We live in a culture. If you're dating black Hispanic culture, you're not going to find a man to take care of you, period. But if you date out, you might find somebody who really likes you to take care of you in this stay-at-home stuff, stay-at-home mom, if that's what's for you. But still, anybody who dates and marries and likes somebody, they want a woman with substance. And I don't think that any woman in today's society will really be happy being a stay-at-home mom unless she works from home. But then too, she might be happy being a stay-at-home mom. I can't judge. But even me being in the house, it just drives me nuts. Stir crazy is real. But I'm not shunning or shaming somebody who wants to be a stay-at-home mom. But if you notice, a lot of women who are stay-at-home moms, they do have a career. They didn't start off as a stay-at-home mom. And if they are, they did it young out of high school because they were so in love that they was young. And that happened from a younger spot, because when you're young, you don't want that much. You don't need that much. When my first kid, Dad, I didn't work. He took care of me. I didn't work. I was young. He loved me from being young. I lost my virginity to him. We were both young and in love. So there's a dynamic there. But then too, if you want to live a life while pursuing your career, you have to accept that you might have to go out alone. You might have to go to dinner alone. You might have to explore places and museums alone. You might have to join a kickboxing class. We did a thing on that, a video, but martial arts, hiking, sipping and painting. Go find a community. Community is very important, and I would advise to find a community outside of Blackistan. I don't mean to be mean. Black women can act like people don't invite y'all places. I think people do. I think we're just living a culture where, oh, don't go with them, or them type of people like this, or them type of people like that. The best people to be around is non-black people, because you don't have to worry about all that foolishness. I wish I would have went, thinking back over the years, that I would have been more prone to go to things that people invited me to instead of spending time with my black family and my black friends. I find it was a terrible investment later, because I can't depend on those people now. But Lisa Nichols talks about something called harmony. She said there's never balance. Never balance. It's called harmony, where one thing is going to take priority over the other. But if you don't carve out time, you have to carve out time. I love Lisa Nichols, but if y'all haven't checked her out, you all really need to. She is one of the richest black women next to Oprah. She's the second richest black woman in the world. Oprah is number 2. She's a what is it called? Not self-care, not self-value. Self-improvement in that field. First company to go public in the self-improvement game on the stock market. So, but should you prepare for the future? Yes, because I worked hard in my 20s and my 30s. Yeah, I jacked around and had a good damn time. But because I worked hard and went to the jobs I went to, now I'm just going through a thing. But matter of fact, a government job just hit me up like, hey girl, come work at this government job. I know I'm online talking shit. I'm not trying to go to the government, and I don't want to mess up my name with the government if I choose to work for the government later. I don't want to mess up my name. So if you position yourself as a young person, because when you're young, 20s, 30s, you can move more, you can do more, you used to being active, you can be used to multitasking, you can be used to juggling a lot of balls at one time. So when you get older and stuck in your ways, you can still juggle a lot of balls, but not as many, but because you're trained. Even how I go to work, to job, I'm trained. If I was just a bitch who never worked when I was young, I wouldn't be able to go out and get another job right after back to back and know I can get a job. It's the training in me. It's the work ethic in me. But if you want balance or harmony, when people invite you work events, if they invite you, go. But black people, I'm not going around them people. I don't want to see. I don't want. You know, that's a thing that's put in black people to not like other races of people or other races of people. That's a thing in Blackistan training. But even with the side hustles online, invest in a side hustle. That's what I'm doing here. Will it pay me? I don't know. Invest in a side hustle. Try to find you a job online. Invest in something that's going to make you money over time. That's what I wish we knew and heard when I was younger, because I know I would have pursued it. Even how people have eyelash vending machines or do hair on the side. I never had a side hustle, so I was always dependent on a job. But then also, I always had men who helped me. Whether they lived with me or not, they didn't live with me. I lived with my 2 kids' dads. When I was younger, I didn't like it. And when I got a taste of living on my own, I loved it. And I ain't went back. But it's just like, you have to see what's for you in your life. And that's what a lot of women don't realize. When all these women tell you to do X, Y, Z, X, Y, Z, X, Y, Z, you have to see what they saying and how it apply to your life. Not saying they saying it wrong or right, or I'm saying it wrong or right. Apply to your life, your personality type, the things that are important to you, your family, and your future. Yes, there are toxic work environments, or there are people who work their way to the top. Yes, we have black women principals, black women superintendents. I've seen them in the field. Black women administrators doing all kind of things. But do you want money, or do you want love, or do you want a party? You can get money and party. They call it work hard, play hard, is what I used to call it. Hell yeah, I was getting outside. Hell yeah, I was going to party, because I work hard for this. I'm going to party. But when it was time to clean up house and go to that school, bitch was at that school in them books. When it was time to go to work, I was at work in them books. But see, I was young. I could get up. I could stay up all night and go to sleep in 2 hours and then get back up. and go to work at 7. I could do that. Now I can't. So it just depends on what your body can take and what your body can hold, and how old are you and where do you want to be. It's a lot of older women living good lives, get their hair done, their nails done, go to the casino, go to the beach, go on trips, because they worked hard in their younger life. I just wish I would have worked harder, but not necessarily worked harder. I really wish I would have got my bachelor's degree. When I say work harder, I just wish I would have got my bachelor's degree, because I know people with degrees who will work forever in the rest of their life because they went and got their degree. And yeah, school not for everybody. It's people who go to trade schools and I knew a girl, she retired. I had went to Amazon for a little gig. She was like, I just come here for a little side money. I'm retired. She was a forklift driver. She was like, I just work here for a little extra money. And my husband, I don't know if her husband was working or retired, but both of them had worked all their life, and she just came to Amazon for an extra little change. And then, being in the house will drive you crazy. Even have people retire and go back to Walmart. Sometimes they don't necessarily need the money. They just want to be around people. But I think that you should not. You can wait till you older to party, because the party will always be there. That's one thing I learned. The party will always be there. I swear to God. It's just whether you don't feel like going or not with your old ass. Look at me. No, really, black women look youthful. It's people want to see us. People love our laugh. People love our charisma. People love to buy us drinks and see what the fuck we think about some shit. And they really want to see you drunk. Just being real. But to me, even when I stop partying all the time, I realize the party will always be there. The party goes on. I'm not saying forsake the party lifestyle. I think you should do it when you're young, or get out and travel when you're young. But we are experiencing a inflation crisis. But every so often we experience that. Every so often it become tougher to pay your bills. You just gotta adjust and mold and adjust and see what you gonna do. It's people who work 2 and 3 jobs, but to me, it's because who you fucking with and who you dating. Because if a man like you, he gonna help you. A lot of my income, when it needed to be supplemented, it was supplemented by men I was fucking with. Help me pay my bills, help me buy gas, help take me to the store to get this or that, whatever little extra shit I wanted or little shit I wanted to buy. It was men, just being honest. You know what I'm saying? But just to really think you can do it all by yourself, this stuff black women tell you, they can do it all by themselves, but they stress the fuck out. Or they can do it all themselves because they worked hard and got the money and can buy $200 pillows and $300,000 comforters and live a good, comfortable life. Being older, it's about the money. Investing in babies by black men, even how you fuck. If I fucked right when I was younger, I would be getting better child support checks. So you always want to think about your future. I just didn't know back then. I didn't know. So we can live for the moment. Fuck it, I want to live my life. Take time off. Go live your fucking life. Go for every weekend. Go somewhere every weekend. You'll see what's out there. And you'll have a good time, or you'll find out what you like. Even if it's a blues museum in St. Louis museum, we got a blues museum. Ain't no niggas gonna be in no damn blues museum shooting it up. They don't like to learn shit. But I like museums personally. But whether you want to go to a kickboxing class or a Zumba class, or I think every black woman should live their life, because we don't know what day we gonna go, and you need something to make you happy. But you can work hard at the same time. It's just about whether you want to get up. Because when you laying down, you don't want to get up. When you laying down, buy yourself a ticket to the comedy show. If I had the money, I want to see this one lady, Daphne Springs. She doing a tour. It's only $30, but I literally don't have no extra money. Literally. But I would love to go see her. But I don't think her audience was majority black. But even if it was, I'll step out for the fuck of it. Because ain't nobody shooting up a comedy show. I don't think. Anyway. But if you do nothing in your 20s and 30s, when you get in your 40s, you're not going to have shit. The worst thing that I've always been afraid of is being old and broke. That's why I say I'd rather die. Because if you ain't investing in no pension, ain't invested in no 401k, excuse me, and invested in your future. You're gonna cry later. You might laugh now, kicking out. Them people who I grew up with and knew, who didn't work and didn't do shit but party and kick it, they don't have shit now. They don't have shit but addictions. A lot of them. Just being real. So I do not forsake the days of my youth or hard work. You just got to find balance and incorporate your lifestyle, the things you like to do in it, whether somebody going with you or not, whether they're black or not. I think black women really needs to get out of that. I think y'all need to explore new things and explore new places. There's too many areas downtown that's fully white, and y'all say, I don't want to go because it's fully white. Y'all need to go. It's safe, and you'll have a good time. But it's just like, with black women not having a support system, it's ass, cash, or grass. So is you selling dope? Is you selling ass? Or you taking your ass to work? We did, or you a worker or a twerker? I joke about OnlyFans. I joke about getting on the internet. If I do get the good and tired enough of y'all ass and desperation, I will be on the webcam and I'll tell y'all what it do and what it be like. But I know I don't want to go that route because that's not me. But at this point, I really don't care what y'all feel about me. But I want a side hustle and a side income, so when I go to work, I still have something to supplement my income, or the thereof, or not. I don't feel bad. I've never been a stripper, a porn star, or a bitch who sold pussy, but a bitch thinking about it now. Just being real. So if you know you don't have them quality traits and your morals don't, my morals didn't go there either till I'm on here trying to help black women and they don't like me like this. I might as well go with my money, spend a bit. The money is that important to me now. The money is that important to me now. We can do, you don't need money. Money don't buy happiness. That's a lie from the pits of hell, the devil, and whoever brought it. They tell black women that and then ask you for $20. But I do think that, I hope this video helped. And I hope Miss Call Me Tasha like it. But I do think that people say you don't need money and shit because they don't want black women to get no motherfucking money, because they know if you get some fucking money, you gonna leave they fucking ass and get the fuck away from their ass. That what the fuck that's about. We curse on this show. This show 18 out. I will say that at the end of the video, wouldn't I? I did do my channels video. I just gotta find the note card and put them all in the description box. And that's all I got, babe. That's all I got, babe. What video? Twerker, worker. But you got to decide what's for your life. You know, black women get on here and say this and that and what you should do and how you should do, but they not telling you what they doing. You know what I'm saying? They not telling you how much they check is. They not telling you where they work. And I'm not saying they should by any means. They're not telling you where they man is. They're not telling you the dynamics of their relationships. They just telling you what you should do and what you should want and how you should do it. Well, they don't really even tell you how. They just tell you what to do and how, and what you need to do and what you need to want. The how, that's a secret. Girl, I'm gonna do this cheese for the camera because I'm like, I don't even have no video scrolling the shot of the, you know, when I take the picture of the front. But stay beautiful, innovative, creative. Stay figuring yourself out. How about that? And if you figure yourself out, you'll know what you want. You'll know what's important in you. You know what you like. You know what I'm saying? But all that isolation, I don't think it's healthy because I'm going through it. I think y'all need to search out groups and other races of people. If y'all want to do black groups or a black co-worker girl, that's fine. One girl, fine. She can't kick your ass. But don't trust in her with all your heart and all your secrets and think she won't betray you. Use your friends for what they are. I'm not going to call a bitch with a car to take me to the grocery store. I mean, without a car to take me to the grocery store. I know her use. I had many shallow friends when we were friends up here, but not deep. You just go and do this together, and then you see each other next time y'all do this or that together. Keep it shallow at the top, but I wouldn't recommend it. But I know it's a black woman I'm going to meet, and I'm going to go out and think that we could be friends, and she's going to destroy my heart and my future. But I still believe and hope that maybe one day. But love on yourself while you love on yourself. Then love on yourself some more. And then love on yourself some more after that. And then love on your loved ones if you have it. If you want to. If it benefits you. Look at me. Stay beautiful, innovative, creative. I'll see you later. Bye.